Thank you. Our next question is from Hector Cantu of Fox Deportes. Please go ahead.
Hi, everybody. My question is for Daniel. Danny, I want to know if you have studied Mayweather-Canelo fight and what did you learn about Canelo's skills and weaknesses?
I think ultimately what I take from that fight is how uneducated Canelo's feet work are. I mean, he's great as far as, like I said, offensive onslaughts and coming forward as far as punches and bunches and especially his body shots. But a moving target, he really has a hard time with. So looking to exploit some of those things come fight night as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Our next question is from Kendrick Johnson of SportsDaily.com. Please go ahead.
How you doing, Danny? This is Brother Kendrick, man. How you doing, brother?
All right, thank you. How you doing?
You just alluded to my question. Do you think there's a style out there that people are not realizing? Because if you look at the way he fought against Lara and fought against Floyd, it seems to be a problem that he has fighting people that move that are not stationary targets. Is that something that you think is going to be to your advantage?
Yeah, absolutely. And, Canelo, as of recent for this fight build-up, he was posting social media videos of him hitting the bag and, him doing all different type of boxing training, and people are like, oh, wow, he's in stellar shape. He's going to be a monster come fight night. But I was simply looking at his knees and, how he's been having trouble with his knees and trouble with issues as far as guys being athletes, pure athletes inside the ring. So I'm looking to exploit some of those things. And I know that he's going to, bring the best that he can bring, but it's inevitable to overlook some of his flaws. And, for my team, we've created not only Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C, but several few game plans to exploit Canelo's weaknesses.
Do you think the Triple G fight got you ready for this big stage? Not that you wasn't ready, but do you think that was kind of like an appetizer? Like you said, you're already out there and you already getting into that fight field and fight week's a week and a half out. Do you think that being here before kind of is what you needed to be here at this point in time in your career and your life?
I definitely think it definitely gave me a lot more experience, but I think it's more mental than anything. I think the physical skills has always been there. It's just about knowing that you belong, knowing that you are the best, and knowing that you can thrive in this type of realm where all is high stakes. It's the biggest platform that you can be in boxing. I mean, it can be really, really nerve-wracking for the faint of heart, but for someone who has experience in the past, maybe not of this magnitude because this is the pinnacle, but very similar with the past couple fights that I've had that have been huge fights. And fights where, I was predicted to lose or that, it couldn't go my way, and I prevailed. So that mental battle to me is already, it's past me, and I've gained experience from it. And for this fight, I'm just looking to go in there and put the physical together to accomplish my goal.
And for the general person that don't know who you are, like we know you're a great guy, champion of the sport, why would they know your name come May 5th?
They would have known my name because I think the general consensus is that Canelo is not only the face of boxing, but he's probably one of the pound-for-pound best in the sport. He's the most recognized fighter in all of our sports. So I think that a victory over him, a convincing victory as well, will definitely solidify my spot, and it'll be inevitable for people to know who Daniel Jacobs is.
Thanks, and good luck.
Thank you very much.